Okay. This analysis examines the complexities of Nicaragua's labor laws and their implication for businesses. The laws are primarily designed to protect workers, requiring benefits such as overtime pay and bonuses, which can limit companies' ability to adapt compensation and working condition flexibility. So now I'm the journalist and I'm gonna start with the questions. So the first, how do you perceive Nicaragua existing labor laws in terms of flexibility for firms, particularly regarding compensation structures and working conditions?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for giving me the space to answer the questions today. As CEO of our firm, I'm very interested and very happy to have the space to answer some questions. And I think it's a very good question that you asked me. Well, and generally, Nicaragua's labor laws, they are quite strict. So especially when it comes to worker benefits and pay. It's very strict. It's stricter than in most other Latin American countries. We are, of course, committed to a very fair treatment, but the rules make it harder for us to be flexible, especially with things like worker benefits or like hours. If you work more hours than you have to, we usually end up with higher costs, higher base costs, but they can limit usually how quickly we can adjust to market changes or offer performance-based pay.
Okay. So now the second question is, what role does the Nicaragua's government play in protecting employees' rights to unionize, and how does it impact companies' operationally flexibility?
Well, the government, they have a huge role, they have a very, very important role, and they strongly support the workers' rights. They're like very supportive when it comes to that. Has a big impact of our organization, and well, and generally, unions, they are very, very good for protecting workers, rights. But they can make it slower for us to change some things. And for example, if we want to adjust schedules, or if we want to introduce new equipment, for example, we often need to go through a negotiation process with them, and that can be very costly and also can last a lot of time.
Okay. Now the fourth question is, how are labor relation laws structured in Nicaragua regarding employee training and development?
When Nicaraguan laws, they require us to provide certain types of training, especially for safety and technical skills. We are all for training, but it does increase our costs, and we work hard to create training programs that meet these standards, and that we can accomplish these standards without overextending our budget.
Okay. Now the fifth question is, how do unionization requirements in Nicaragua affect the company's operating cost, and what challenges these pose for achieving competitivity pricing in the market?
Well, it's an interesting question. I would say having unions definitely increased our labor costs because we have to meet the terms they want to negotiate. Higher pay, benefits for the workers, for example, and it's a tough challenge for us to keep the prices competitive. We have to find other ways, definitely. We have to find other ways to save costs and to improve the productivity at the same time.
Okay.